We're in your new restaurant, Ruby's Vintage Harlem.
Here we are, welcome.
Thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about your background?
I met someone in a bar, and we were just, being friendly in a bar, chatting, and we became friends, and he said, hey, do you want to open a restaurant? And I said, well, you're a set designer. And I, at the time, was actually in massage school. So it was not my intention. It was kind of like that fantasy, I want to open a restaurant one day. But he was out looking for spaces. And I would sometimes go out and like, this works, that works, no. Finally found a space. And then I was like, you guys are crazy to do this. It was in Washington Heights. I've always been in pioneering neighborhoods. So Heights before it was the Heights. And we looked at each other and we said, we want to take it. And we flipped a coin, yes or no. And it was heads or tails, and heads was yes, and and we said, okay, we're opening a restaurant. And then that's how it started. Oh my God, that's where it started. When we first got up there, it was like me who had blonde hair. The chef was Filipino, he had blonde hair, and rode the skateboard. So it was us three, like, oh, we're opening a restaurant. And the neighborhood was like,
who are these three?
Right, real pretty much. And we got a lot of comments. A lot of side comments from the neighborhood at the time. It was like, and we were on this little side street. But we opened up and it was on. And eventually what I found funny, I think that was open 8 years, and about 3 or 4 years in, they started coming in with their dates. The same guys who'd been making fun.
What does pride mean to you?
So pride for me means acceptance and accepting yourself. It's really about no judgments, no putting your sort of ideas on someone else, just letting it be. It's taken a long time to get there. When we opened up, and how that happened is because I had a bar that failed and another concept that failed, and someone said, well, everyone thought you were gay anyway, you might as well open a gay bar. That was the suggestion. I was like, they weren't coming anyway because that's what they thought.
So I might as well come out and proud.
Brain, really, and I was like, what? I didn't think about myself, but that clearly was a rumor in the town. So I said, okay, I'll do it. Now we go back to, that's 2006. People walking in like this, hats down. I'm Broadway, main thoroughfare, but it was like this. Literally everyone walked in was like this, unless you were out and proud like this.
That's what happens with a lot of communities. And I'm gonna venture and say, with a lot of Black men and Latino men, that's where the DL really lives, right? How important is it for you to create those safe spaces for people? So within your kitchens and your chefs or your diners.
When you're hiring the best candidate. Mm-hmm. But what you want to do is create a culture within that of acceptance. And I never think it's a safe space. You work here. There's no fighting. If you're a douche, it's not gonna work out because we're a team.
Right.
So I don't think that it's thought out so heavily. People of color, we're cool, we're all together. What's the problem? This does come from California. Actually, this is very purposeful. And it doesn't translate into people of color, but it translates to women. I was always like, if I'm not the dude guy, I want to go to a bar and hang out. I also want to go to a bar and see the dude hitting on women, because then it's just uncomfortable. So I was always like, okay, I need a safe space for women, that they can come to a bar by themselves, drink with a girlfriend, and not be hit on and be harassed. That has been almost a given at any place I've had. So it's not, I think it was more focused on women, and then women have a gay friends, and then they just came, and then it just trickled on down.
No, but that makes total sense.
But that's always been a focus.
Tell me a good pride story. Sad, happy, bad one.
I've marched prides. Most recently, before my mother passed, she called, and so the whole family marched pride together in San Francisco because she wanted to do pride.
That's really sweet.
And I was like, keep up, Mom! Because we were trying to we marched and then ran back around to march again with someone else who was more fun. And I was running Mom, hurry up! And Mom's 70 trying to do it. But she marched and...
That's awesome.
She went and danced. It was good. That's probably a fun one.